You've heard it time and time again. Gi will make your no-gi better. I'm pretty sure you've heard this thousands of times as a jiu-jitsu practitioner. And the reason why you've heard it 1,000 times is because it tends to be true. 9 times out of 10. I would argue 99.9% of the time, your gi jiu-jitsu will improve your no-gi jiu-jitsu. If you look at the history of ADCC, the premier no-gi grappling competition of the last, right now, almost 25 years, look at the list of the people that have won and have medaled. The vast majority of them have a extensive gi jiu-jitsu background, and at the very least, when they began their grappling journey, had a gi on. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because at Who's Number One, we will have the no-gi professional grappling debut of Nicolas Meregali. I mean, you guys already know. If you're watching this program, you know who Nicolas Meregali is. He is a world-class grappler. He is arguably the best gi grappler in the world. I say he's the number one gi grappler for men. Overall, I think Gabby Pisagna is the number one right now. But Nicolas Meregali got screwed out of winning double gold this year at the IBJJF Worlds in the gi, and he's made the transition to no gi. There's been social media posts of him training with Gordon Ryan. He has focused his energy on becoming a no gi superstar. He will be facing Arnaldo Maidana, who, in his own right, excellent grappler, world champion, has a great resume. However, like they say, there's levels to this. In the grappling game, the last few years, leg lockers and no-gi only guys have had a technical advantage. However, recently, the gap has closed. Because the gap is closed, you're not going to see grapplers with a lower resume or not at as high level overall in the grappling game be able to sneak ones over, for lack of a better term, more traditional jiu-jitsu practitioners. Meregali is traditional as they come. This guy has not done any no-gi competitions that I know of. He is a gi guy through and through. His game is based almost entirely around gi-only techniques. And with that being said, I still believe that he will come out victorious against Arnaldo Maidana. I think Meregali wins. I'm just curious to see what his game will look like. We've seen him go for these De La Riva guards, grabbing the sleeves. I went against him. His grip is incredibly strong, and I tend to believe that even though you won't be able to grab a sleeve or a pants leg, that grip will transition just fine to no-gi. The amount of training that it takes to be great at anything, but specifically gi jiu-jitsu, you're going to learn how to be a clean grappler. And what I mean by clean grappler is this. The margin for error in gi is way smaller than in no gi. When you're training gi, you have to start from the very beginning and make sure that you don't make any mistakes. Because like I said, the margin for error is so much smaller. Meregali has mastered the gi game, and I am prepared to see him demonstrate just how great he is in no-gi. There might be growing pains. He might get caught here and there, but if he's training with Gordon Ryan, if someone as great as him has decided to focus all his energy on the no-gi game, I'm putting my money on Nicolas Meregali.